by hook or by needles. Today's project is a game that I'm created. I'm using the Australian equivalent to Red Heart, so you know it's not the softest, but it's ideal for what we're making. This is 4 Seasons Spot Saver. It's in a 10-ply, which is your 4 weight, or an Aran weight if you're in the UK. It suggests a 5mm needle. I'm using a 4mm G hook, just purely because obviously it's going to be like amigurumi. I want it nice and tight and all the rest of it. You will need some wadding or polyfill or stuffing or whatever you call it, and rather weirdly, possibly, we need some dried beans. Doesn't have to be 5-bean mix. I'm not sponsored or affiliated, but you will want something with sort of the larger sort of beans. You don't want a mix or beans that are like lentils, because you know, they could possibly sort of wiggle their way through some of the holes after time. So we've got our wadding, we've got our wool, we've got our hook, we've got our little snippers. We'll need a sewing needle just to finish off the end, and we are going to start. What we're going to be making is a ball. So we will make a magic ring, and we will do 6 single crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Pull it closed and join. You will need to use white. I don't think I said that for this project. That's fairly, yeah, it's fairly important to the game. But you know, you could use technically whatever you have. But yeah. Okay, then we're going to go up to 12. So we're going to put 2 single crochet in each single crochet. DCs if you are in the UK. Keep splitting. Let's see if we get 12. I usually count the V's at the top. It's easier for me to see them than it is the actual stitches. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Perfect. Into, I got little midgies, what I call midgies. They're not mosquitoes, but they're just tiny little moths. Because my cats have ripped sort of tiny little holes in my fly wire, and so now they get in. Thank you, cats. Okay, we do a chain 1, and then we're going up to 18, which is 1 single crochet and then 2 single crochet in the next stitch all the way around. I need to make sure I stay in shot. One of my pet peeves when I used to watch other people doing tutorials was that you couldn't, you know, when they used to go off screen, and I'm doing it all the time. I've had to actually unravel this to do it again, because I watched, for a change, I don't normally watch what I'm doing, but I quickly reviewed it and saw that I was always off screen. And I thought, oh, you're being just as irritating as everybody else. Stop doing it. So, yeah, I'm doing my very, very best not to go off. Because it does sort of, you know, make for some boring viewing. Well, annoying viewing. And that should be maybe 18. I'll have a look. So we've got two, hang on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Yeah, okay. So 18. Yep, next we go to 24. So we'll start off with 2 in the first one. Then 2 singles. And then 2 in the next. If you can hear that noise, that is my cats eating their cat food, the dry cat food. Yarn split. I really hate it when the yarn splits. And did it again. Let's have a look. Got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. Need 2 more. 1 and 2. And then join. First. Okay, the next round is just going to be 24 again. So we're just going to do a single crochet in each single crochet. That should be 24. Let's just count to be sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Oops, did the next one, 25. We only want 24. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23. Yeah, good thing I checked. 24. And then join to the first stitch. Okay, now we are going to increase to 30. So 2 in the first, and then 3 singles. 1, 2, 3, and 2. 3 singles. It's a funny angle I'm on, isn't it? Alright, did I say 3? Yep, okay, yep. I'm back on to 2. Split the yarn again. Did I mention the yarn has to be white? The yarn has to be white there, I've just mentioned it. And you'll find out soon why. One, two, three. This splitty yarn. Urgh. 1, 2. And we should be at 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Okay. And we join, and then we do another row of 30. So we're just doing single crochet in the single crochets all the way around. I am actually going to make the cats some toys too. I decided I'm going to make them some balls with, I've got some crinkle balls, you know, that they look like and sound like toffee wrappers, but they're made into a ball. I've got some of those, and I thought if I put those inside a crocheted ball with some bells, they might actually like that. So that's what I'm going to do for them at some stage, you know, in my spare time. Okay, this should be 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Okay. This will be our last increase this round. This next round, we're going to go up to 36. So I'm going to start with a double. And then we got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that should bring us to 36. Gonna check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. Okay, so that's 36. As you can see, it's cupping quite nicely into our little ball shape. I'm going to work 3 more rows now of just plain 36 before we start our decreases, which would be just the reverse of our increases, but I will walk you through those. But I will pause the filming here and return when I finish the next 3 rounds. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so those 3 rows are done. So we are now going to start our decrease round. We're going to go from 36 to 30. So we are going to start off by doing 4 singles. And then in the front loop only, because I'm told that makes it more invisible. I don't know how true it is. And do a double increase. Or a single, start again. 2 single crochets together. Okay. And then we'll do 4 more single crochets. And then 2 single crochets together. together. Dear, it was going so well and now it's splitting again. Two, three, four. Should take us back to 30. Let's count to make sure. Okay, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Brilliant. Join. And then we do just a row of 30, so we're just doing a single crochet and a single crochet. We're going to start thinking about doing some padding soon, some filling in a few more rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, oops, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I've counted all the way around, so I don't need to double check. Okay, and we join. Next, we are going down to 24, which will mean we need to do 3 and then a decrease. 1, 2, 3, and decrease. One, 2, 3. should be our last decrease, and that should take us to 24. Let's check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Brilliant. I love it when the count comes out. Okay. And join. Now we will do a row of 24 again. So 1 in each stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep, 24. And we can join. And then we are going to start filling it. Just so, you know, you can go a few more rounds probably before you need to, but I like to do this first bit because, yeah, you'll see why. All right, so I need to get a bit more wadding. So I'll reach behind here into my big bag of wadding. Okay, here we go. So I've got about this much. And I'm going to get my beans. I'm going to put, yeah, about that many in. I'm just going to wad it up. I'm going to push it in. Whoops. No, that didn't happen the first time I did it. Okay, get in there, get in there. Oops, I'm losing my beans. That did not happen the first time I did this. Okay. Oh, darn. It'd be funny if they were marbles. I could say I'm losing my marbles. Okay, let's put these beans back in. Okay. So you want it packed fairly tightly. And you can hear it's got a bit of weight. You want a little bit of weight, but not, you know, you don't want it to be like a rock. But you do want it to have a little bit of weight. Why? Because, well, when you throw it, you want it to throw. And if it's filled with just wadding, it's not going to throw so good. So if you put a few beans in there, it's going to throw so good. So, yes, these white balls are for throwing. That's another hint for the game. Now I did my row of 24, didn't I? Yep. So now we're going down to 18. So I'm just going to, which is 2 and then a decrease. So 1, 2. Has anybody worked out, whoops, hang on, what it is yet? Oh, another bean. Escape. Another escapey bean. Okay. It's white. It's round like a ball. We throw them. snowball, then you would be right. We are making snowballs. Now, because in Australia we don't, well, we do get snow, but we don't get snow at Christmas time, I thought it might be an idea to make a game whereby kids can, either on the front or back lawn, they can throw some snowballs about, which aren't going to melt, which aren't going to get them all wet and horrible, but are going to give them a bit of fun. But there's rules to this game, and you know, there has to be rules. And the rules to this game are very simple. It doesn't matter how many white snowballs hit you, but if this one hits you, oh my God, what is it? It's a yellow snowball. And we all know what they say about yellow snow. Yeah, this is one of those snowballs. It's padded, so it's got a bit of weight. The rules to the game. Each player will be given however many white snowballs you want to give them. There will be one yellow snowball. The idea is, if you actually get hit with the yellow snowball, you're out. That's the end. And your white snowballs get handed to the, divided amongst the rest or whatever. And the yellow snowball goes back into play. If the yellow snowball misses its mark altogether and lands on the floor or the ground, it's a free-for-all, and anybody can pick it up and toss it at anybody else. If you catch the yellow snowball, you don't go out because you've caught it, and you can toss it at anybody you might like to toss it at. So the idea is white snowballs, yellow snowball, just one. And you just keep throwing and tossing until, and scrambling to pick up the yellow one until there's only two people left. And the game is basically over, or until the last person is hit with the yellow snowball. I just thought that was a bit of fun, because in Australia, I think elsewhere, they make the flat cotton balloons. They look like balloons, and what they do is it's rather than using water balloons, they make these balloon-shaped cotton things, and you soak them, and they soak them in water, and they throw them at each other, and it's like a water ball fight. Well, this is a snowball fight, except for no one's going to get wet. I'm gonna actually gift this to my home help lady who comes and helps me. She has younger kids, and I think they might appreciate it and maybe get a kick out of it. And with any luck, they will enjoy it. And she can, am I doing 2 or 3? 2, okay, yeah. And with any luck, she might even get some video of them having a good time. Right, now, let's see if I've got 18, because I kind of got distracted there, didn't I? 2, 4, hang on, let's try again. Where are we? Back here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20. No, okay. decrease. That's a decrease. 1, 2, up. That should have been a decrease. Okay. This should have been a decrease. 1. Okay. And then that hopefully might work out. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Brilliant. Okay. And join. And then we're going to do, we're going to go straight down to 12. So that's 1. And then we do 2 together. 2 single crochet together. See what I mean by you wouldn't want them to be too heavy. You don't want to hurt the kids. But in the same token, you do want them to fly through the air. You want them to be throwable. Dearie me. It's getting a bit tight now. And this should be my last one. 2, my last decrease. Let's have a look. Here we go. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Yep. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to go to 6, which is basically decrease in every 2 stitches. So you're doing knit 2 together all the way around. At this point you might want to pause just to add some more wadding, just to fill in the top part of your ball. Get in there, get in there, get in there. Right. Okay. Of course, you don't have to do it as a yellow snowball. You could do it any colour, I suppose you wanted, but I think yellow is just, you know, everyone knows what yellow snow is, and I just think it was sort of, you know, fun. And that's what Christmas is supposed to be about, fun. And kids having fun and not having to follow the, you know, the standard rules of everything. Okay. You know, you can talk about we and snowballs without being frowned upon. Okay, just gonna cut the length off, pull that through, and then I'm just just going to close it up, the last 6 stitches. I'm just gonna, you can do it whatever way you want. I tend to just go across and across, but if you want to go around and then pull it, you can do that too. It doesn't really matter. You just want it secure enough. Oh, cat hair, or is it my hair? Oh, it must be mine. It was too long for a cat. Alright. Oh yeah, I'm losing all my hair. Okay. And I actually sort of kind of bounce right through to the other end. Cut it. And there we go. One snowball. Ready to throw at somebody. Like I say, they will fly because this one is probably a little bit too heavy. You know, you just be the judge as you're making them. This one sort of, they roll by themselves as well because of the weight in them, which makes it quite fun. But this one's much, much lighter. Yeah, I think I went overboard with the beans in this one, which is why they spilled out everywhere. So, snowball, wee ball. Like I say, you'd probably get away with making 4 or 5 per child. One yellow one. You know, maybe have it so that they, you know, can, you know, you put them all in a big sack, and you tell them they have to select 5 balls, and whoever gets the yellow one to start off with has the yellow one to start off with. And like I say, if the yellow one falls on the floor, it's a free-for-all. Whoever gets it first gets it to throw. Thank you, Maggie. And yeah, but there you go. Very simple ball, very simple little game. You can make up your own rules. You can change them. What are you staring at, Maggie? Let me have a look behind me. I hate it when a cat stares at you behind you and you think, if there's a big spider on my wall, I don't want to know. Maggie, can you go away? Come on, beep, beep. That's what I say to my cat. I can't walk too well. And so if they get in front of me, I go beep, 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 beep. And I go beep really loudly if they don't move fast enough. And so they know when I go beep, beep, you know, Mum isn't a truck reversing. She's a truck going forward, and she's trying to get them out of the way. All right, so that's enough jabbering about stuff. Make your balls, play your game, have fun. I will put in the description box the row counts again. I will basically just put, yeah, I do it very simply. You know, it's not going to be a real pattern. It's going to be for those who, I guess, are experienced crocheters and understand what they are reading. But yeah, okay, that's day 4. Yes, day 4. We're getting closer to Christmas, folks. Okay, take care, have fun, and I will say, see you next time. Bye for now.
Hi, my name is Strawny. Did you leave a comment so we can have a little chat? That would be very nice. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.